Hi, I'm Spencer from Francis Parker Robotics, and I'm about to start a how-to carbon fiber. So the epoxy we use is a two-part epoxy, and these pumps are made so that when I do 4 pumps of this and 4 pumps of this, the ratio will be right. So let's go. Now it's time to stir. So the trick is you have to stir it up a lot and make sure you get everything, because you don't want any epoxy that's not unmixed, and so you have to scrape these edges of the can and twist. So you scrape the edges and twist and then keep stirring, because if you have uncured epoxy, it'll just goop up and cause a nasty carbon fiber. So scrape the edge and twist and keep stirring, and do this for a little bit so it looks pretty good. Scrape and twist a bunch, so you get all the stuff off the edges. You get everything mixed well, and then you can start laying out your mold. Okay, so here's our mold. We've made it with our mill. And so we're laying carbon fiber on the inside of this, and so you don't want the carbon fiber to stick in here and not be able to get it out, so we prep it with some mold release. And this is the stuff that we use. So you just do a light spray of that, a light spray on the inside, get everywhere, mostly on the metal, because that's what will stick the most. So for this one, since it's concave and stuff, where's brush? There it is. So I'm just putting epoxy on the inside, get it in everywhere.
Oh, that's fine. Just group it on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Just spread it around so the carbon fiber will stick. So just spread around your mold, and we can put the first layer in. Now for this, since it's a tight mold to get in, you have to fold these and then put it in. But if it's not this complicated, you don't need a fold. So here, fold it up like this, and then you kind of push it in all the way and get your brush to help you. Top goes down first.
Yeah, pick whichever side you want and try to get that flat. With the brush, it's easier.
Get it flat in there and put epoxy on.
Poke it straight in first, you get watch and look around.
Then you can look on the back side and see where there's bubbles and where there's not. You gotta check for those, because you don't want bubbles, because that'll show on the outside your part, and that looks ugly.
Yeah, these cuts are a little short on this end.
Want me to recut them?
I'll put more epoxy in to get this layer secured in there, and because you don't want dry carbon fiber in your mold, because it's only hard and strong when you have epoxy on it. And you always want to check your backside, make sure new pockets have come up like that one, and then you gotta squeeze out now with your brush. Of the big layers that encompass the whole thing, 6, But we're putting a bunch of reinforcements in these because these are gonna basically hold our whole robot up, and so they have to be strong and thick. So here's a diagram showing all the different layers that have to be put on. So these ones are big layers, and then here's the small ones I've just put in. Then you'll see me go down this list, adding different layers. There's some straight pieces and some angles in the big ones.
Just to make it more.
And the PVC is so we can drill through and put our axle in. So it's a particular part. And then going for a second layer.
So you're just going to keep layering it up like that until you think it's strong enough, and then the piece will be done?
Yep, and then once you've gotten everything in, you put it under a heat lamp and let it dry.